Billions of them are eaten every year. At baseball games, at backyard barbecues, at street food stalls across the world, the hot dog is one of the most popular processed foods ever created. But ask most people what's actually inside one, and you'll get a very uncertain answer. Today we're going inside the factory. No mystery, no guessing. This is exactly how hot dogs are made. Before we go inside the factory, there is one question worth answering first. Why on earth is it called a hot dog? The story goes back to late 19th century America, when German immigrants brought with them a style of sausage they called a dachshund sausage. Named after the long, short-legged dachshund dog breed the sausage closely resembled in shape. These sausages were sold by street vendors, served warm in a roll for easy eating on the go. They became enormously popular at baseball stadiums, amusement parks, and public events. The term hot dog is widely believed to have been popularized by an American sports cartoonist named T.A. Dorgan around 1900. The story goes that he drew a cartoon of a dachshund sausage in a bun at a baseball game, but not knowing how to spell dachshund, he simply wrote hot dog beneath it. The name stuck immediately and spread across the country. There is also a less flattering theory. In the late 1800s, there were widespread, though largely unproven, rumors that cheap sausage makers were using dog meat as a filler. The term hot dog may have been a winking, darkly humorous reference to those suspicions. Whatever the true origin, by the early 1900s the hot dog was already a firmly established part of American food culture, and today it is eaten in virtually every country in the world. Now let's find out what actually goes inside one. Let's start with what actually goes into a hot dog. The primary ingredient is meat, most commonly a combination of pork, beef, chicken, or turkey, depending on the brand and variety. The cuts used are not the premium parts of the animal. Hot dogs are made from meat trimmings, the leftover cuts from other processing operations that are perfectly safe and edible, but not suitable for steaks or roasts. In some hot dogs, an ingredient called mechanically separated meat is also used. This is a paste-like product made by forcing bones with attached meat through a sieve under high pressure, separating the remaining meat from the bone. It is commonly used in chicken and pork hot dogs and is clearly listed on the label. To the meat, manufacturers add a carefully measured blend of ingredients, salt, for flavor and preservation, curing agents, typically sodium nitrite, which give hot dogs their characteristic pink color and protect against bacterial growth, spices, paprika, garlic, coriander, and others that vary by recipe, fillers and binders, corn syrup, starch, or dry milk solids, which help bind the mixture and add texture, and water, which makes up a significant portion of the final product. Every brand has its own proprietary spice blend, and that is what makes one hot dog taste different from another. Once the raw ingredients are gathered and measured, the production process begins. The meat trimmings are first fed into a large industrial grinder. Here they are ground down into smaller and smaller pieces, breaking down the muscle fibers and fat into a coarse mixture. But a hot dog does not have a coarse texture, it is smooth and uniform throughout. To achieve this, the ground meat goes through a second, more intensive process called emulsification. The ground meat, fat, water, and all the seasoning ingredients are loaded into a high-speed blending machine called an emulsifier or bowl chopper. The machine runs at very high speed, chopping and mixing everything together so intensely that the fat and water bind together rather than separating. The result is a smooth, pale, homogeneous paste, almost like a thick meat batter. It looks nothing like a hot dog at this stage, but the texture and flavor are already taking shape. The temperature is carefully controlled throughout this process. Too much heat from the friction of the blades would begin cooking the meat prematurely and ruin the final texture. Ice or cold water is often added during blending to keep the mixture cool. With the meat batter ready, it is time to give the hot dog its familiar shape. The batter is pumped under pressure into a stuffing machine, which forces it continuously into long casings. There are two types of casings used in hot dog production. Natural casings are made from the cleaned and processed intestines of sheep or hogs. Hot dogs made with natural casings have a characteristic snap when you bite into them. that firm outer skin that many people associate with a high-quality sausage. Cellulose casings are the more common choice in large-scale industrial production. These are thin, edible or non-edible tubes made from plant cellulose, not from animal products at all. They are more uniform in size, easier to work with at high speed, and are typically peeled off after cooking. Most mass-market hot dogs you buy in a supermarket are made this way. As the batter fills the casing in one continuous tube, an automated linking machine twists the tube at precise intervals, creating the individual hot dog links. The links hang in long chains, ready for the next stage. The linked hot dogs now move into large industrial ovens or smokehouses where they are cooked, and in many cases, smoked. Cooking serves two purposes. It sets the texture of the hot dog, firming up the emulsified meat batter into the springy, sliceable texture we expect. And it pasteurizes the product, killing any harmful bacteria and making the hot dog safe to eat. The cooking process typically happens in stages. First, the hot dogs are exposed to smoke, either from real burning hardwood chips like hickory or applewood, or from liquid smoke applied as a spray. This gives the characteristic smoky flavor and the slightly browned outer skin. Then the hot dogs are fully cooked with steam or dry heat, reaching an internal temperature high enough to ensure food safety. The entire cooking and smoking process takes anywhere from 30 minutes to a few hours depending on the recipe and the size of the hot dog. When they emerge from the smokehouses, they are fully cooked and safe to eat, though most people still choose to heat them again before serving. After cooking, the hot dogs go through a cold water shower, rapidly cooling them down and stopping the cooking process. If cellulose casings were used, the hot dogs now move through an automated peeling machine. The casing is scored and stripped away in one continuous motion, revealing the smooth, finished hot dog surface underneath. This happens at remarkable speed, thousands of hot dogs peeled per hour. The peeled hot dogs then travel along a conveyor where they are inspected, sorted by size and weight, and checked for any defects. Modern facilities use optical sensors and cameras to detect irregularities that human eyes might miss. Finally, the hot dogs are packaged, typically in vacuum-sealed plastic packs that remove oxygen from around the product, extending shelf life and keeping the hot dogs fresh. The sealed packs are labeled, date-stamped, and loaded into refrigerated storage, ready for distribution to supermarkets, food service suppliers, and retailers. From raw meat trimmings to a sealed pack on a supermarket shelf, the entire process takes just a matter of hours. Meat trimmings, salt, spices, smoke, precision machinery. What the hot dog lacks in mystery, it more than makes up for in engineering. It is a product designed from the ground up for consistency, safety, and flavor at enormous scale. Now every time you pick one up, you know exactly what went into it. Subscribe to Genius Rodeo for more weekly videos on how the things around us are made. We'll see you in the next one.